I spent so many nights crying for someone that meant a lot to me, but in actual sense, I meant nothing to him. I was just an option in his life, but to me, he was my everything. He made me cast love in all the languages I knew, and I promised never to love somebody's son. Yet deep in me, I knew somebody's son could find me one day and love me someday. I was so obsessed with him that I didn't even realize how cold outside he was. Loving him was a losing game. And I tried to lock these doors and I'm running away. But little did he know that I am breaking as he fell asleep. He made me forget love, but every single day was reminded of him that really broke me down. And I even forgot who I was. But there comes this guy who saw me and always endeavored to console me. But to me, he was just wind. But every time I looked into his eyes, I knew there was something he wanted to tell me, but I was never interested. So there comes this day, this guy asked me if he could call me baby, if he could be my friend, and if I could be his lover up until the very end. But guess what? I gave him this faint look and walked away. Days later, when I saw him across the road, and every time our eyes met, I tried to look away, but never did it happen. Was I beginning to fall in love? Later, I realized that surely he was the person for me and nobody mattered more. So I didn't hesitate to screw this guy. I used to think that I would never fall in love. But every time I saw this guy, I was reminded of the bastard who I gave my heart, took it and put it on the shelf, put it down only to break it into pieces. But when this guy came around and picked me off the floor, I couldn't believe it. He was a fine boy. I couldn't call him cheap because he worked for it. We chose to rewrite the stars, and he was ready to shoot his shots in me. Though he needed a little more attention, I was ready to give it to him. My heart beats for him, and every time he calls me, my baby, my Valentine. So I thank the Holy Father for conquering my flaws, because we shall make history, though we have made some already. His love is overdosed. And surely I never knew love could taste like this. I can't even seem to take my eyes off him, especially his python mouth. Don't sleep, wake up. Your opportunity is next to you. Don't go for the one you love so much, but go for the one who loves you. In this life, bitches come and go, and some are just angels in a demon's body, but don't let that block your eyes. Don't rush, or else you will crash. Don't be in a mess because of somebody's ignorance. Don't go for those who will tell you they want to be in your life until the night is over, because when the night is done, they will surely leave. Go for the ones who will tell you, come, and I will never let you go. Always tell yourself that you will be a fool to go back to your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, and every morning you wake up and see yourself in a mirror, tell yourself, bitch, I am the best and way too blessed. Don't downgrade yourself, because someday someone is taking you to the world of happiness.